What's up, Mr. Troy G Live fans? Let's check this out, man. I got another treat for y'all. I told y'all that we cooking up bangers today, as you can hear in the background. We got Mike Zombie in the studio. We got Los Locos, and the man behind a lot of this music that you're hearing and going here is the man Ism right here, man. What's happening, bro?
Yes, sir. Thank you. What's going on?
Chilling, man. So you are local to the Raleigh area, right?
Yes, sir. Born and raised right on New Bern Avenue.
Born and raised. All right, cool. So how'd you get into music, man? Like, what made you say, like, this is what I want to do? I'm gonna do beats. I'm gonna do music.
Yeah. Well, first, what really happened was I was a drummer, and since I was 3 years old, I always
church drummer.
Church drummer.
Exactly. So was I.
Yeah. Since I was like 3 years old, I knew, I had that passion for music, whether it was, drumming on pots and pans, with pens and notebooks, getting in trouble at school with the pencils on the desk.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But I started playing drums at church, you know what I mean? Playing at the flea market for tips on the weekends when I was like 13, 14 years old. You probably can find a video of me outside.
Okay. We gonna look for it.
Yeah,
we gonna look for it.
Little briefcase outside in front of the drum kit, people throwing change in it.
We have Bucket Boys where I came from.
For
Bucket
real,
Boys
yeah.
The buckets.
I set up the whole drum kit outside.
That's how you do it.
I ain't care about none of the acoustics, nothing. So I always, since a young age, had that love and passion for music to know, even if I'm not even getting paid for it, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm dedicating all my time to. From the time I was a young boy, and just asked my dad for too much stuff. Like, yo, I want these phones. In high school, that was the thing, phones and Jordans. So he's like, look, bro, you need to get you a bag or something.
So
I
go
was
get
like,
it, right?
All right, cool. Let me figure out how I can make money off my drums.
Okay.
So I found recording software, Pro Tools, FL Studio. I was like, okay, what's that? FL Studio. Boom. Just started cooking up on the demo version. And it kind of spiraled from there.
Okay. Now, being an artist from, I guess this is the capital city of North Carolina, but it's not really like a huge music city like that. I would say. I mean, I think it has a nice underground music scene, but
it's a tech city too.
Yeah, a lot of tech, RTP. How would you say you were able to come from a city like this and then produce for some of the most major people? Because if you don't know his resume, man, listen, this man got hits with everybody. Chris Brown, I mean, I ain't even gonna name everybody, but he got a hits with everybody. So how would you say you were able to come from a city like this and get your music in front of those major artists?
100%. Well, my background is that of real estate development. That's what my pops do. So everything is about relationships. That's what he taught me. So
facts.
And to really strengthen relationships, you gotta go outside. You gotta, that's why I've been to China 7 times. International.
So around the world.
Yeah. Going up the street to LA is nothing. Going to New York is nothing. A little drive to Atlanta is nothing. So I learned that you gotta build your foundation here at home, get your core base, set your structure here, and take that and outsource it yourself to other places. You go and gain connections and get relationships in other places, and you just kind of branch out and make sure that you hold on to them and really nurture the relationship like you should. And if you do that, then the music is going to be a secondary to that. So that's just something I had to learn.
How much time do you spend on your craft, man? I mean, a lot of people produce music, but they don't spend the time like they supposed to. So it's coming from somebody that's doing it, big in the industry. How much time would you say a week you spend just straight producing, just straight doing music?
So in high school, when I first started, I learned the concept of the 10,000 hours. So I wasn't going to no parties. I was going to school, hanging out with the homies in the parking lot for an hour, and at 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm at the house making beats.
Okay.
Until the next day, I locked in for 3 summers from sophomore year to senior year. Those 2-3 summers in between, made 5 beats a day, every day for 3 summers. And then on that last summer after high school, I moved to LA because I had the catalog. I spent all that time, literally from 10 in the morning, I wake up at 10 in the morning, stay up to 4 a.m. at home.
So you still have some of those beats like from then that you can tell us like this one became this?
Most definitely. I made Hope You Do's instrumental I think like a month after graduation, after graduating from Enlo.
Okay.
That was the first record I had with Chris.
I mean Enlo, shout out to Enlo.
Yeah, shout out to Enlo. Yeah, I had that beat in my bedroom. I made that beat in my bedroom.
Man. Okay.
Chief Keef Michelin made that in the crib. All my Big Flock records, made those at the house. Me, Maddie Baby, beats was made at the crib. So I still definitely have those qualities today because I've been in the studio with people like Meek, and being in the studio with Meek Mill, it's like, he's a millionaire. Why is he working so hard? Why is he still in the booth? Yeah, he's been in the booth since I walked in. I'm about to leave. It's the next day in the studio. He's still in the booth. He working like he broke. But you know what I'm saying? That's $350,000 on the neck. That's $2 million sitting outside.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But he's still working like he don't have it. So I see things like that, and I'm like, I gotta keep going.
Okay. So who are some of the people that you want to work with that you haven't got a chance to work with?
I haven't gotten to work with yet. Good question. I definitely want to work with the TDE camp.
Okay.
I think their production has the answer to a lot of artists' questions.
Kendrick, all those guys.
Yeah. I think their production has the answers to a lot of artists' problems. If they would take that guidance from them, Ali and all those guys, and shift that, they could really bring back a lot of the culture. Same thing goes with the OVO camp.
Okay.
I definitely want to work with 40 and T-Minus and those guys for sure, because I'm heavy on the production side. Of course, I want to work with the artists, but I want to work with the producers and the sound crafters to make that sound first and then present it to them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. So you know what, like the World Scout, they're bringing independent artists into this new scene. They're trying to help independent artists and young artists get started. Any advice you have for artists that are just getting started, that are trying to get their music to a producer like you, or they say, look, man, I can spit, but I don't have a producer? Or how do they, go about finding a producer like yourself, or should they start with somebody that ain't worked with Drake and all them guys yet, or
Well, my biggest advice would be to learn as much as you can. Not just about writing, but learn about engineering.
Okay.
Learn how to be 100%.
You saying even as the artist,
yep.
They need to learn about
because
that.
Before you're an artist, you're a songwriter. You're writing this music. You need a way to. It's like saying I got all these ideas in my head. I don't have no pen and paper. Learn how to use that pen and paper. Learn how to put it on the audio, audible spectrum. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Learn how to create that by yourself, so that you won't rely on an engineer. You won't rely on a producer. So, you know what I mean? Learn how to play a couple piano chords real quick. Go get you a bag on some production. Go learn how to strum a guitar. You know what I'm saying? Because I do it. Play a bass. I'm not classically trained or nothing like that. But
play by ear.
Yeah, play by ear. I take the time just to say.
I should have known that growing up in the church. That's how we all started.
100%. I'm sitting there looking over at the organ player.
Right.
How you play with your foot?
Same thing, bro. Same thing.
So really, just spend time learning your craft, learning the ins and outs of the theory. And then learning the mechanics of the business as well. That's one thing I will say. Learn your business before you just go out there trying to do stuff.
Right.
Learn what publishing is. Learn what your masters are. Learn what a manager's job is. Learn what a publisher's job is. Learn what an A&R, what your lawyer should be doing, what royalty rate should be. Learn all of that stuff. It's all on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't find it on the internet, you can always slide my DMs and ask me a couple questions. I'm always shopping it up.
Well, let them know. Let them know how they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, IsmBeats, ISMBEATS. You can find me on Twitter, IsmBeats. You can find me on BeatStars, IsmBeats. You can find me on Genius, IsmBeats. Same old thing, man.
All right. Well, just before we go, man, just tell them one thing that nobody knows about you that you think is kind of cool about yourself that nobody knows.
One thing about me. I ruined my first 4 drum sets when I was young by taking them apart.
You tried to?
Yeah, I would take them apart just to see how I can put it back together, and I didn't learn how to put it back together until I was a teenager.
4?
So I would play on broken drum sets.
Oh man, you talking about taking the whole thing down, snares down, kick, everything.
Taking the heads off the drums, busting the heads out. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Stay persistent.
Yeah.
I'm playing drums on things I can't even put together. Keep at it. That's one thing about me.
Hey, yo, well, listen, we appreciate you coming through, man. I know we cooking back in there, so I ain't gonna hold you much longer.
Sure.
We appreciate you. Are you coming to the show tonight?
Not tonight. I gotta get back to South Carolina.
All right, well, listen, if y'all are in the city of Raleigh, make sure you come by Jonathan's tonight. Mike Zombie will be there. He will definitely be taking a listen to some new artists and putting on a nice show. So we will get back to y'all right after this. We're coming back with some more heat, some more producers, some more artists. We live in Raleigh, North Carolina. We'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Good night. All right, boy, you cooking up in there. You cooking up some fire in there, boy.
Taking someone in the bathroom.